The greater good.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. I'm excited because today I can officially say I am a Bitcoin miner. I used to think the only way you could mine Bitcoin was with a noisy, hot, expensive to run, expensive to buy Bitcoin mining machine, and I was wrong, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. But before I do, if you could smash the like button, it helps more than you know. Consider subscribing to my channel. I've got tons of crypto content. I'll scroll through it on the screen real quick. And I want to say thank you to Crypto Miner Bros for sending me this BitAxe Gamma to try out and do some videos on for you guys. The link to this device is in the description. If you use that link or my discount code GREATER at Crypto Miner Bros, I do get a small commission. So I do appreciate that if you use it, if you like the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Like I said earlier, I was wrong about Bitcoin mining. Devices like the BitAxe Gamma 601 that you see in the background right over here have made it easy and cheap to solo mine Bitcoin at home. What do you mean when you say solo mine Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is a network made up of hundreds of thousands of machines that are competing against each other all over the world to try and solve a puzzle. And every 10 minutes, someone somewhere solves that puzzle and wins big. If you've watched this far and you want to win a Bitcoin Tangem Note, this is a single card Tangem wallet that you can mine Bitcoin to. You can store your Bitcoin on this. Just put hashtag Tangem in a comment in the video and say what you like about Bitcoin. And if you're looking for a secure place to store your Bitcoin, you can use discount code GREATERGOOD for 10% off of your Tangem wallet order. And the link to that is in the description of the video, so check that out too. So what do you win if you solve the puzzle or hit a block, as they say? So as of right now, the Bitcoin reward for a block, if your machine solves the puzzle, would be 3.125 Bitcoin. And at the time of filming, Bitcoin's worth $85,000 per Bitcoin. That would mean you'd receive a massive reward of over $265,000 if you happen to hit that block and you sold it at the recent all-time high where Bitcoin was like $109,000. That would mean you would have made $340,000 off of this like $179 device, and it only takes 17 watts. So what's the catch? Running one of these little machines solo is like buying a permanent lottery ticket that automatically enters you into the lottery every 10 minutes. But the downside is you could play for years and years and never win. But the thing about the lotto is if you don't play, you're guaranteed to never win. I personally love the idea. If I keep this thing running for 17 watts, then I have a chance of winning. And that small amount of risk of the initial investment in the miner definitely is worth it to me for the potential reward of 3.125 Bitcoin. So how do I set this thing up? Don't worry, it's super easy. All you got to do is plug the thing in. It comes with a power supply. And then we are going to find the BitAxe on our network. Go to your cell phone's Wi-Fi settings. I shut off the 5 gigahertz and leave the 2.4 gigahertz on. And that way we know for sure that the BitAxe will run because it only runs on 2.4 gigahertz. So here you can see on my available networks, I have found my BitAxe _C549. So I'm going to click on this right here, and then it will log you into the BitAxe on your Wi-Fi on your phone. And then what you want to do is usually wait and see. Most of the time the screen will pop up for you to log in and like change your settings and everything like that. If not, I'll show on the screen the link that you need to go to, and I will leave the link in the description of the video, and that way you can log in and change your settings. So now that you've found it, you've logged into it, let's go ahead and change some settings around. Scroll down to where you see network. It's highlighted in red on the screen right here. We're going to go ahead and click into that because we need to set up the network so this thing can connect to Wi-Fi. So I'm going to name mine GGM BitAxe, and then your Wi-Fi SSID is your network at home, and your Wi-Fi password is your home password. So hit save, and then don't forget, after you save it and says successful, you must hit restart and restart the miner. Now let's go ahead and give it a minute. Let's take a look at how many watts it's pulling while we're waiting for it to boot back up. Okay, so the miner is booting back up. You can hear the fans ramping up, and right now it's saying it's taking about 27 watts or so while it's booting up, and the fans are probably at 100%, I'm guessing right now. So we'll let it settle in and we will configure it, and we'll see where the wattage lands once it's all set up. Okay, so the miner's ramping up. Now that you've got it logged into your Wi-Fi, you can go back into your phone and you can reset your Wi-Fi to the way it was with the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz settings. And then I had to make a few changes right off the bat in this AXIAL web GUI. So let me show you a couple things that I had to do right off the bat. It was saying that it was overheating. So I had to go to settings. I went to automatic fan control and clicked on it and redid automatic fan control. And I saved it, restarted the device. And then for some reason, my frequency and core voltage were set to custom settings. You can do all kinds of different stuff for your frequency and core voltage. I set it back to default. For some reason, it was set on like weird different settings. I don't know why it happened that way. So I had the overheating warning here, and I reset the frequency and core voltage to default, set the fans to automatic, and then I clicked to restart the miner, and everything is looking good now. So just so you know, that was something that happened to me. I don't know if this is happening to anybody else, but it was really no problem. I just had to reset to default. So let's go back into the dashboard. Let's take a look at the hash rate we're getting. Okay, so we're getting around 1.05 to I've seen 1.11 terahash, and it looks like everything's running okay. So I might just go ahead and see if there's any firmware updates we can do to this thing. Let's go ahead and check that. So the current version that I'm running is v2.5.1. Let's go ahead and check if there's any new updates. Okay, I did click on the check the firmware update button, and it does say there's a new release, v2.6.5. I went over to the BitAxe GitHub, and I will leave a link to this in the description so you guys don't have to hunt around for it. I went to download initially this one right here because it said 601. I assumed that that meant like the Gamma 601, which is the miner I have, but it didn't take that firmware. So I was told by the web GUI to download this one, esp-miner.bin. And when I did and I uploaded it, that's the one that worked. So just so you know, you might have to use this one right here for your machine. I did that. I went ahead and downloaded it to a folder. I went back into the web GUI, clicked browse, found the file, hit update, boom, done. And then it's always good practice, and sometimes it makes you restart your miner after you update the firmware. So go ahead and do all that. Okay, next we're gonna set our pool up and our Bitcoin mining address. This is the exciting part. So I'm gonna use solo.zkpool.org. I'm gonna use stratum port 3333, and I'm gonna punch in my Bitcoin mining address from my Tangent wallet. Like I said, I'm gonna mine this straight to my Tangent wallet. If I wake up one day and I check my Tangent wallet and there's 3.125 Bitcoin in there, I'm gonna freak out. It's gonna be so awesome. And then I just put .ggm BitAxe at the end to make it a username that I can see on the pool, because I plan on eventually getting more miners and I want to increase my hash rate on the pool so I can increase my chances of hitting a block. Stratum password, I just put whatever. You can put whatever you want. And then I would recommend probably putting in a backup pool. Put whatever backup pool you want in there. I'll show you the website real quick for CK Pool. There is a 2% fee. If you hit a block right now, I think it's like over $5,000 would be the fee, because you'd be getting so much Bitcoin. So just be aware there is a fee. Eventually I want to solo mine to my own node, but for now, to show you this, I wanted to set it up real fast and use CK Pool. Okay, so now that everything is configured in the miner, we will check this thing at the pool just to make sure that we've got some sort of hash rate shown up. So all you got to do is go to that website, solo.zkpool.org, and all you have to do is paste your Bitcoin address right in here, hit enter, and then it'll take you to this next page I'll show you. Sorry to interrupt your video, but a quick word from the sponsor of the video, Crypto Miner Bros. Thank you again, Crypto Miner Bros, for sending me this BitAxe Gamma 601 to do videos on and test out. I really appreciate it. I would love to wake up one day to have 3.125 Bitcoin sitting in my wallet. Maybe it'll happen. We'll see. If it does, you guys know I'll be doing videos on it. But check out some of the other miners they have. These miners I got to check out at Mining Disrupt, 20 gigahash DG2 from AlphaPax script miner, the most efficient big boy script miner available. Then we got the Gold Shell Byte, very cool new home miner. Swap these cartridges out. You can get Dogecoin in one, AL0 in the other, two AL0s, two Dogecoin. They're going to have more other algorithms coming out too for this little cool Gold Shell Byte. So tons of awesome new miners. Check out Crypto Miner Bros. Use discount code GREATER or use the link in the description of the video, and you can get $70 off each of the ASICs in your shopping cart. I don't believe it works on the Gamma because it's such a low cost miner to begin with, but Anyway, I appreciate if you use the link. It really does help out the channel more than you know. And thank you one more time to Crypto Miner Bros. And I am getting hash rate. I have shares that are submitted. I have my worker showing up. You can see right here, GGM BitAxe. So we are good to go. A few of the things that I love about the BitAxe is one, it will help decentralize the Bitcoin network. There are so many massive farms that control a lot of hash rate, and the pools, you only get a small amount of Bitcoin, even if you have very powerful, very expensive miners. This allows home miners to have a chance to participate in mining Bitcoin. You can mine to your own node, and the project, the BitAxe project, is open source. That's another thing that I really love about this BitAxe. There's so many cool things you can do with it. So continue to watch my channel. I will have many videos on the BitAxe series of miners. I've got some other Bitcoin miners that should be showing up soon. I can't wait to mess around with this thing. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel, you know I love to FAFO with stuff. One more thing I wanted to show you was that it's taken more like 27 watts. So maybe it's because I changed the settings back to the default settings. I'll see what I can do, maybe lower the wattage, but for now, I'm very happy with this device. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, like I said, smash the like button, helps more than you know. Consider subscribing to the channel and using the affiliate links in the description. And last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good.
The greater good.